Welcome to Camp Swago. We are standing on the Diamond One, and there is the paddle court that says Swago, still says it, but you can hardly see it. And this is where Chief Sagamore
did his fire ceremony.
And
we had the barbecue.
And you had the barbecues. Now we are and here is the corral.
Where it was the corral and the barn.
The corral and the barn. So now we are taking a walk down to the lake.
Across campus.
Across campus. Diamond One, Swago Road.
The office.
Here's the office. Here's the road to Swatonah. We're going to take the shortcut. So again, here's the office, and here is the infirmary. And that would be the soccer field.
Where there was carnival every summer.
Where we had carnival every summer. Even I remember that. And let's see if you can guess what's coming up right here on the right. Can you guess?
I'll give you a hint. I'm very thirsty.
Here is
the artesian.
The artesian well. I think every Swago camper came by to see if it was working.
And this was where the mess hall used to be.
And this is where the mess hall used to be.
I'm repeating it.
Okay, here's the carnival. It sure looked a lot bigger when carnival was actually here. And at the end, we were getting doused with shaving cream.
Do you want a cold one?
We're good.
Good.
It's Ira Dassa and Peter Geller
Thank you.
offering us a cold
taking
one.
a walk?
We're going over to see Tim Brody for a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Have a good night.
So if we went to the right, the left. Oh, there's Jimmy Golden.
You walked in a circle.
You walk to the circle, past the waiters' bunks, past the tennis courts, up to the canteen, and over to SWAT. Okay, now we're walking down to the lake. What was here, Brian? To the right.
Right now, this is on the other side of what was the mess hall. That's the mess hall.
So this here was the mess hall. You can see, if you look closely, a little bit of remnants of,
for rest period every day after lunch, we'd come here
of the mess hall.
to get the milk, vanilla and chocolate, and there was also the laundry room, and I think her name was Mimi or Mammy, the laundry lady.
And if you look back here, I guess that was part of the
That's the mess hall.
mess hall. There's some kind of a pole there
Where?
in the debris. Let's see. Actually, I think that this is part of the oh, look at that.
Are you still on record?
That's must be part of the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all kitchen. That's piping for plumbing.
Sad.
And the
Okay,
Kitson
so
County.
what was here?
So this was main campus. This was where the flagpole was. That's at the Adirondack.
Oh, the flagpole's still there.
Oh, look at that. We didn't see that before.
Brian, be careful, ticks. There's Brian going up to the flagpole.
We didn't see that before. How does that tree get there? There was no tree next to the flagpole. Remember Karen Fisher was asking? So behind you would have been HQ and the Eagle bunks. And behind the Eagle bunks would have been the junior bunks. And on the far side of that would be the soft bunks. There are no more bunks. We're going to go this way.
Okay.
Wow, it's on the flagpole. So in front of us, we're looking at where the cadets, the middies, and the frosh would have been from right to left. And over here on the left,
Ah,
next to what would have been the vomit wheel, we still have the monkey bars.
and there's a bunk still.
Oh, that's the frosh. Wow, look at that. So this would have been cadets and middies. Let's see if the vomit wheel's in there. Go for a spin.
So there's definitely bunks back there.
I'll show you what that is in a minute.
You can see back
So
there.
that's the frosh.
That's the frosh bunk.
And Wally was our group leader, like Craig told us.
Are we going through here?
I guess we can.
Well, only if we need to.
Yeah, well, that's the way down to the water. Look at that. We're going to go out there and to the right. I'll catch up in a minute.
So behind me was the flagpole. And there were the bunks. And now we're on our way down to the lake.
Where's all the campers? There's nothing. This is 3 rows of bunks.
There's something way back there. Can you see?
Yeah.
There is definitely bunks back there. Swatonah has nothing. There's one bunk standing. But other than that, there's absolutely nothing. Oh, you know what that is. Right there. That's the social hall.
Here.
There.
No. That's arts and crafts.
Really?
This was the social hall.
So Brian says this was the social hall.
It's gone.
And you can see back there, that's where the frosh bunk is.
Right, they stored this water bicycle there.
Oh,
Because it was in the social hall. Here's the aquacat. Show that to Sion.
Okay, so Frashbunk, that pole there, I wonder if that was a tetherball pole.
Yeah.
So Brian says this was the social hall. All
that
these
was the social
overgrown
hall.
trees.
This is the hill that we went grass assing.
And this here, the grass assing hill was over there, wasn't it? Next to the basketball courts?
From here to the water, right in front of
So
Arts and
this
Crafts and Science.
is the grass assing
Track.
track. And of course, can you still see Willis Reed and
Wes Unsell.
Wes Unsell and the Harlem Globetrotters on those courts? Mike Moss. And there's the Nature Shack. Brian, don't go in there, honey, because of all the ticks.
There's a sunfish there.
Don't go in.
So that was the Nature Shack. This was Arts and Crafts.
Wow. So let's see if I can get a little closer. That's the Nature Shack. That's Arts and Crafts. Wow. You can still see the sink in there. Oh my gosh. And this is what's left, I guess, of the dock. I guess that was the ladder. There's a couple of boats, rowboats, and water bikes. Oh, there's that little bench. Can you see the bench back there?
So this was the waterfront shed, my dad will recognize. So did you get the lake?
Here's the waterfront shed.
Swago Pond.
And there you can see in the other yonder, that little building there across the lake, that's Swatonah's waterfront. And the new owners of the property who so graciously let us take over the land, that's where we all went swimming today, and they built a nice big beach house, lake shed there, and their house is right behind it. What was nice about Swatonah is you could still see the ledges of that they had there. And I guess that's Dave's dock, straight across. And the lake was as beautiful as ever.
And the water was warm.
So here we go, walking back up. Again, there is Arts and Crafts. And now we are going towards the basketball courts. Of course, there's our beautiful lake. I think every Swago camper has a picture on this basketball court. The lights are still here, although of course not working. I didn't realize that the lake was right there on the other side of the basketball courts. Hey, these look like our tables from like the dining room, doesn't it?
Could be.
I would say those definitely were our tables.
Somebody was camping here.
Yeah. And now, the other side of the basketball court, I guess on our way to the ski slope,
Could be over there.
which would be over here.
No sign of that. So that was the inters. Down there would be S1 and 2, the inters. And here's a ranger bunk. You can see the roof.
Yeah, there's the ranger bunk.
And there's the inter bunk.
And the enter bunk, oh, you can kind of still see that. There's the enter bunk. And this would have been the soft bunks.
Actually, it could have been Rangers Inter Senior. There's one more up here. Oh no, that's not a bunk.
Is that an HQ or something?
No, not sure what it is.
So this is behind us is the lake and the basketball courts. If we keep going around, there's this little hut here. I don't know what that is. Again, the basketball courts are right over there. I guess there would have been bunks along here. This is some sort of a, I don't know, an outhouse or some kind of a little hut. Now we're walking back around again to the soccer field where Carnival was. I guess there was something here because there's some debris there. Okay, that's what's left of Camp Swago.